Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.
Yo, what's good, y'all? We back again with another In the Car Chronicles, man. And y'all already know what we do on this channel, man. We stay out the way, y'all, period, man. We stay out the way, that's all we do over here, man. Y'all already know the count. But I need y'all to go like, share, and subscribe this video like y'all do the rest of them, man. Turn this one up for me, y'all. Let's get it. Let's go. We're going to call this story right here. He didn't get his holiday pack. And this is a crazy situation, crazy story, but y'all already know the count, man. We are in prison, man. Crazy situations go down, man. But I can remember being in 4B for this one, y'all. We in 4B, and this was around the time right here. But just in the beginning of December, I would like to say, man. But like, in a lot of my stories, I think I have kind of like explained to y'all like how important the holiday packs is when they come around. Like the holiday packs is a serious situation, man. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Like it's a serious situation to the point where like, if you don't get your holiday pack, man, it's gonna kind of feel like you didn't get your tax return in the mail, or your check didn't hit in your direct deposit, or there's something that you was waiting for that has something good to it, attached to it, you didn't get it. That's what it feels like when you locked up and you don't get a holiday pack. Now, not getting a holiday pack, like that puts you in a state of mind of like, it makes you feel like nobody cares about you, man. Like I would like to say, because it's a time where they pass these things out probably 2 months ahead of time, and you don't have to spend your money on this, man. You actually send these papers out. You put it in an envelope. You fill it out on the things you want. You put it in an envelope and you send it to your family. Now, your family usually gets this for people that for Christmas, because this is like your Christmas gift. Everybody family knows, like, I can get my son, uncle, brother, anybody, you know what I mean, something to eat for Christmas, man, because that's what it's about. We trying to eat in there, man, because you'll starve in there. So like when a family member receives this in the mail, it's sympathy. Like they feel bad, like, yo, I definitely got to get this, man. But like I'm telling you, I have seen times where nobody gets holiday packs, or sometimes people forget to do the holiday packs, or the holiday packs were done wrong, and all three of those things right there can turn out to be you not getting no holiday pack. And that's crazy when you don't get no holiday pack, man. Now this isn't the first time they've been doing holiday packs. I'll say this is probably like the third, fourth time that they've been doing holiday packs on Sussex 2, and it's been a new thing for Sussex 2, man, because like you got people that people care about their peoples, and it's a lot of people in there that's getting holiday packs. All my people's, my people's always got me holiday packs. Like it was no questions. It was only once a year in December, so I'm gonna definitely get a holiday pack, man. But everybody else kind of like, you know, I used to feel bad because I had a few homeboys from Norfolk that didn't get holiday packs, man. So it was this one dude from Norfolk, man. We're gonna call him Lamont, man. Now Mont, we're gonna call him Mont for short, but Mont was a dude, man. Like he was a guy that, first of all, he likes to gamble, you know what I mean, but his gambling didn't match kind of like his box. Like he didn't have a lot of stuff to be gambling. Like he was one of those dudes that he might come to you every blue moon and be like, yo, look, let me borrow this and da-da-da-da. And he'll go probably get in a poker game or a dice game or play the parlay or something like that, and he'll end up probably winning. Now he wouldn't win all the time, but he'll end up winning. And that's how he would basically survive, off trying to just make a couple dollars off, you know what I mean, gambling or parlay tickets or whatever the case. So like I can remember this time right here. It was like, you know, when they first passed out the holiday pack papers, and Lamont slept in the cell next to me. I slept in cell 27. He slept in cell 28. So I remember when they passed the holiday packs out, it's always a few dudes that like that's not going to get it. Like you'll know there's some people there that they got to get a job. They got to work for the state. That like the only time they're going to go to commissary is once a month. They're going to spend a little $30 and that's a wrap. But that's because they have no family sending them no money. Now, me, on the other hand, I wasn't like that. My family sent me a little couple dollars. My family sent me at least $50 a month. You know what I mean? Or if I needed something for the holiday packs or something like that, it was a different story. But at the same time, though, like I just used to try to just, you know what I mean, like try to help certain dudes out. And it was me and a few other people that would do that. Not just for me from Norfolk, dudes from other cities as well. But when I say that, I'm talking about we will try to get these people holiday packs. Like now, if I had somebody like, yo, like my mama gonna look out and my brother gonna look out, like I'm gonna send my mama my joint, but I'm gonna send my brother the dude joint that's in here. We would do things like this, you know what I mean? So it was people in there that used to try to facilitate plays like that, man. They would try to facilitate plays where they'll try to set it up for you can still get a holiday pack. Now they're gonna call your name, and the guy that's getting a holiday pack in your name, he's gonna fill it out like it's his and everything, but you're gonna have to still go down there and accept it and get it because it's in your name. But his people's order it. This isn't your stuff, basically. You know what I mean? So it was like I seen a lot of this go bad. I seen that go bad a lot of times. But this particular play right here wasn't crazy because bro is from out our way. Now Lamont already was making it known from the times before that he never got a holiday pack. But the only time that he will get the holiday pack stuff is when he went into gambling. Now, every time the holiday packs were passed out, gambling events it felt like the casino because it's everybody in there. They got a whole bunch of extra items they gamble with or do whatever with. So it's jumping. The gambling is jumping. Poker, dice, spades, like everything you can think of is jumping in there because people got a whole lot of $100 worth of stuff with extra items on top of their commissary items. So it's going down in there. So Lamont will kind of win holiday pack stuff, maybe sometimes. I seen him do it before, but this time around he was trying to get another holiday pack, man. He came to holler at me, but when he came to holler at me, it was just, I had rock with Mont. I ain't gonna lie to you, I had rock with Mont, but Mont was kind of like a flight risk in my book because like he just was like with his gambling, you would see him get into it and gamble it. Like he was a fighter. He was someone that been to the hole a few times for fighting. I told y'all what he do. He liked to gamble. So like he has been to the hole a few times for fighting, but like I just made him a flight risk in my book when it comes to something like that. And I didn't mind loaning my bro, like, yo, you want to borrow a couple of honey buns or some chips or some soups or whatever the case until I don't mind doing nothing like that. But as far as like, yo, I'm gonna get my peoples to spend $100 in your name, like I wasn't with that. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. Like he didn't get mad at me about it. I just told him like, yo, bro, I kind of lied. I ain't gonna lie. I told bro I only can get one. I knew he knew I was welling because he would see me in the visit room sometime. Like he would know I would come back from visit room. He seen my pictures. He knew I had brothers, mama. You know what I mean? Like I had people that would still look out for me. So like he knew I was welling, but still I couldn't deal with him. You know what I mean? So it was this other dude in the block, man. We're gonna call him Rim. Now Rim was a white dude. Rim was a white dude, and I give Rim probably like Rim was a tall white dude. He was like 6'2", 6'3". Like that was tall, like to us back then. Like he was kind of tall. He was one of the tallest dudes in the block. So he was like 6'2", 6'3". Rim was one of those dudes that, you know, one of those white guys that kind of know how to mingle with the black dudes. Like you could tell he probably grew up close to where the black people was at. I'm not gonna say where he's from, you know what I mean? But you could tell he grew up around, like not if not around, but like a close. He knew at least how to mingle with black people. He didn't really act black, but like still though, you could tell he had a little soul in him. He can, you know what I mean? He was cool. So he wasn't worried. Nobody really bothered him. Nobody really did nothing to him. He gambled, he played the parlay, and he messed with the dog food. He did a few things, you know what I mean? But like nobody really bothered him. He had his own little couple of white guys that he dealt with, few black dudes that he dealt with. He was all right in the block, you know what I mean? When I moved in and met him, he was a cool dude. So he hollered, Lamont ended up hollering at him. I seen Mont and bro talking, the dude Rim. They seen him talking, having a conversation. And when I seen him, I was like, yo, this is crazy right here. I'm like, I started thinking, I told my other homeboy, I'm like, man, Mont hollering at Rim. Now, the reason why I was saying it was crazy because like Rim was one of those dudes, like Rim ain't, like, even though he a white guy, and I ain't got nothing against no white people, I'm not racist at all, but I'm just saying like the demographic of how it was in Sussex 2 at this time, it was, you know, it's more black people than white people. So it's like if you're gonna be a white dude and be involved in a lot of stuff that I just named that Rim is involved in, you gotta kind of know how to go hard in a few things. Pause. Like you can't be no slouch. You know what I mean? Like that's just how I go in there. But like when I seen him talking to Rim, I just, you know, off the rip, I told bro like, yo, he talking to Rim. He was like, yeah, but bro was like, yeah, Rim gonna want that bread. You know what I mean? But like we was never looking at it like Mont was gonna buck. So after Mont hollered at him, Mont came back over there. We was at Mont walked over there. He was like, yeah, Rim trying to order the holiday pack in my name. He said, yo, give me $25. You think that's a good deal? I was like, $25 for 100. I was like, I mean, beat a blank. You know what I mean? He was like, you think I should do it? I'm like, yeah, you should do it. You should do it, man. You know what I mean? I was like, you should do it, bro. So like, he was like, he signed on to do it with Rim. You know what I mean? So Rim ain't say nothing, you know what I mean? Rim be doing business. This is what he do. Like, he ain't worrying about if a dude buckled him or not, man. But it's a situation with Mont, you know what I mean? Like I say, I just labeled him a flight risk. Not on like he gonna buck, or maybe I just thought maybe he just might get in trouble. Because when you get in trouble and go to the hole and you owe somebody a holiday pack, yeah, you still get your holiday pack. But I never seen that go smooth once a dude get out. You know what I mean? I seen it go smooth for family members. Like my cousin ordered it. He went to the hole. Now when he get out, I'm gonna get my stuff. But sometimes dudes be bucking. It just be a lot going on with it, man. So like, I wasn't tripping about it, man. But the whole time, Mont was gambling. You know what I mean? Like dudes will pre-gamble before the holiday packs will come, y'all. Like, they will pre-gamble. Like, you will have dudes playing spades. You might have a poker table. Ain't nobody gonna be shooting dice on air, but like a poker game or maybe a spade game, you would have dudes playing like, yo, look, we playing for holiday pack. When holiday packs land, the day the holiday packs come, that's when this game is over with. You know what I mean? And you'll play all the way up to that. So you would have dudes gambling, you know what I mean, waiting on the holiday packs. So the whole time Mont done signed on to rock with dude, he's gambling the whole time. You know what I mean? He's gambling the whole time. And I won't say nothing, you know what I mean? I never looked at it like he was doing something crazy, you know what I mean? But it's the Christmas spirit, y'all. Y'all already know, like, even though we be locked up, like, still though, like the Christmas time in prison, man, like, we try to make the best of it, man. Like, we try our hardest, man, because like when you get on the phone and you get those cards and all that stuff, you go to visit room or whatever, man, like you feel it, man. You feel it like, man, I really messed. That's when like I really messed up really comes and it hits you in your heart. You know what I mean? Like, you can't do nothing about it. You stuck in there until you have to go home. But still though, like, seeing your family, knowing that it's Christmas around this time, the family's happy, you calling, like, it brings a different feeling to you. You know what I mean? So everybody, like, and I mean everybody, like, it still be drama, but like everybody be in good moods. You know what I mean? Because for one, food puts you in a good mood. Like, when you have something to eat, it makes you feel like, yo, like, I ain't got to worry about nothing, because like food is like money. So like, you got a lot of food, you got a lot of money, so you got something to eat in there, man. You good. You know what I mean? So like that kind of brings the Christmas spirit out of people in prison. Then they gonna have a tray that's gonna be semi okay as far as a prison standard of a Christmas tray. You know what I mean? Stuffing turkey, fake yams, fake greens, a nice cake, you know what I mean? Just something like that. Nothing too crazy, but still, it's something different from what you used to eating. So, like, people be in good moods. Everybody in there be in good moods, man. And on top of that, we know the holiday packs are on the way. So that's just like the icing on the cake right there, man. So dudes be chilling, because the last thing you want to do is go to the hole around this time right here. I told you what you're gonna miss out on: trays, commissary, and holiday pack. Like, that's a lot to miss out on, man. So dudes try to stay in population for when this situation is happening, man. So time is going on a little bit. A little bit, and I look up, I see Mont. He's down at the spade table, you know what I mean? So he's gambling two dudes from Richmond. So he was gambling with another dude from our way, you know what I mean? And they was playing just like I thought till holiday packs come. So when I went over there and started watching the game, I saw that Mont was kind of down a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, Mont was down, and the dude that was playing with him, he got down so much that he was like, yo, I think he lost like $25, because they playing probably $5 a game or something like that. So he got down like $25, and he was like, yo, I'm good. You know what I mean? He was like, yo, I'm good. So when he said that, it was like, you know, it's probably like another 4 or 5 days before the holiday packs come. So at the end of the day, you know, Mont won't trying to quit. So Mont looked around, he was like, hey, Weez, hey, look, you trying to play? I'm like, not for real, bro. I ain't trying to gamble none of my holiday pack stuff. That's for sure, bro. He was like, don't worry about it, just come play on me. I was like, all right, man. So I went over there and started playing with bro, y'all. So boom. So we gambling, you know what I mean? I'm just playing with him though. He gambling, but he know I ain't gonna sell him out. But we gambling, you know what I mean? He playing the two Richmond dudes. So I'm not even gonna lie. Every game went down to the wire, but they was just beating us. You know what I mean? So he ended up going, it was already down 25 from when bro quit. That was already on his team. So he ended up going down another 30. You know what I mean? So now he's down $55. So dude was like, yo, look. Dude was like, look, man, you get a holiday pack. The dude for Richmond. I'm not even gonna say his name. We gonna call him Richmond. He's like, you get a holiday pack. Mom was like, yeah, I got a holiday pack coming. So dude was like, yeah, I know you ain't gonna be gambling if you ain't had no holiday pack. I know you ain't gonna be down this bitch ass betting. So he was like, nah, never that. Mom was like, nah, never that. I got mine, yeah. So he was like, all right, look, bet the whole thing. Bet the whole 55. Bet the 55. Dude was like, man, look, we're gonna do it like this. We're gonna play 2 games for that $55. He said, if you lose the $55, bro, I'm done. You know what I mean? He was like, I'm done, man. He was like, cause you only can order $100. He said, ain't no need to go further. You know what I mean? He was like, Mont, you ain't got all that. He was like, Mont, you ain't got all that money, shawty. So look, so Mont was like, man, I'm getting a holiday pack. He getting a holiday. So the whole time he's saying this and we gambling, the dude, white dude, Rim ain't paying this no mind. Like, this ain't got nothing to do with him. He ain't looking at it like it's something crazy. So we played them the 2 best out of 3 games. We played them. We lose. Bro go down. Bro sick. You know what I mean? He leave from the table. He can't really buck on the Richmond dudes like, yo, let's keep playing, because it's a wrap. You know what I mean? It's a wrap. You lost, bro. So when we lost, I walked back over there where the other home team was that dude that was playing on his team. My other homeboy, we walked over there like in the back a little bit to go talk to them. But I walked back there. When I looked, I seen Mont coming behind me. So he walked back there. He looking all sick and stupid. He like, He was like, man, that junk, wow, bro. He's like, man, I'm down $100. He was like, man, I'm down $100. Now I gotta find where I'm gonna get another $100 from. You know what I mean? If I could pay this, Peter pay Paul. You feel me, bro? Like he think it's like all laughing jokes. He like, Peter pay Paul. You feel me, bro? I'm like, bro, listen, bro, listen. Like you, bro, listen. You owe them niggas $100, bro. $105. He $110 rather. He like, yeah, bro. But I'm gonna get the money though. You know, I got this money coming from bro. I said, you say you only got how much you got coming from rent? He was like, I only got 25. I said, oh yeah, you did say 25. I said, bro, what about the rest then? He was like, I gotta win it. I gotta win it. I said, so you really think that somebody gonna try to play you in, you know what I mean? Again, bro, like it's not gonna happen, bro. You know what I mean? So he was like, man, for real though, man, I'm gonna tell bro, let's keep playing. He was like, I still got 3 days left before I get the holiday pack. So I'm gonna tell bro, let's keep playing. So I'm like, man, dude from Richmond ain't gonna go for that, man. So he walked over there to the dude from Richmond, and they was having a conversation, and they was talking, and it led to dude was like, all right, look, we playing one more day. We gonna play the rest of this day, the rest of tomorrow. Around this time tomorrow, it's a wrap. It's a wrap, shawty. I'm telling you, I'm gonna give you some get back, but it's a wrap, shawty. I'm letting you know it's a wrap. So goddamn, we played again. He called me back over there. We played again. We played, man. First we was winning. You know what I mean? Then it went down again. Them dudes start catching cards and they just start beating us. You know what I mean? So bro went down some shit. Bro probably went down $1.80 or some shit like that. You know what I mean? I don't know exactly the amount, but I know he went down. He went down. You know what I mean? So when he go down, the dude looking at the paper like, yo, you down this amount. I can't remember. I'm trying to remember the amount, but he was like, yo, it was 100 and change. He was like, you down this amount. He was like, I ain't playing no more, shorty. So Mark was like, what you mean we ain't playing no more? What you mean, man? Like, what you talking about? Dude was like, man, you ain't got all this money, man. He was like, man, no, we still playing. We still playing. So they arguing. The arguing gets so loud, the dude from Richmond pull up. It was like, yo, y'all getting too loud. So, man, when he hear the arguing, Rim hear the arguing. You know what I mean? So Rim hear the arguing. Rim looking like, man, this junk crazy. So I see Rim walk over there kind of like, yo, what's up? Everything good? Everything good? So you see Mont like, yeah, I'm good. You know what I mean? I'm good. Like, bro acting like, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna pay him and that. But this is the prison. This is the penitentiary stuff. That's why gambling at penitentiary is not really a good idea, because this is the stuff you go through. You go through stuff like this where dudes getting into it about nonsense, about nothing, basically, man. So they arguing. The arguing leads to, well, look, go in the cell then. Let's go in the cell then. You just ain't gonna just handle me like that. And I'm looking at Mont like, man, really, you really about to start a Richmond Norfolk jump around December game? I just explained to y'all how important December is to an inmate. Like, we love December, man. Like, you go to the hole in December, you are a savage, man. Period, man. I don't care, man. You are a savage, man. So he getting into it. So I'm like, yo, I'm just looking at bro like, man, bro, wildin', man. So they get into it. So niggas are like, yo, look, y'all niggas wreck then. Like, fuck it. If it's that serious, y'all just go ahead and wreck. Y'all might as well just go ahead and wreck, man. So dude's like, all right, look, y'all wreck then. So Mont was like, I ain't got no problem. Mont ran in his cell. Mont got scrapped up. Mont came back out. Mont was ready to fight. You know what I mean? Mont was ready, man. I promise you, man. Them people went in the cell and started rumbling, y'all. So boom. On everything, y'all. I'm over here standing at the door with my other two homeboys. It's like 4 Richmond dudes. We watching Mont fight this Richmond dude. Now they rumbling. There's nobody getting off on nobody. It's rumbling, it's wrestling, it's There's a lot of that going on. They in that junk wrecking super hard. I ain't gonna lie. They was getting it in, but it was just senseless. It was a senseless of a fight because they gambling for money on air. Money out of sight always start what, y'all? It start a goddamn fight. We already knew that. And my homeboy just happened to be one of these guys, man. So I'm watching them fight. So they rumbling. Every time we break it up, they want to go again. So we broke it up twice. The second time we broke it up, no, it ain't finished. No, the Richmond dude felt like it went over. They want to rumble again. They rumble again. Plum, 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 plum. They lock up and start rumbling again. So these people rumble so long. Man, they rumble so long, y'all. Out of nowhere, you hear, you look, police coming in that bitch. I promise you, the police coming in. Man, that's word. Police come straight down where we was at. When they start walking down towards we was at, everybody dispersed. We told them, yo, the police coming, yo. The police coming. So everybody dispersed. We dipped from the scene. The police go straight to the cell. So I think the booth officer told the police officer go straight to the cell, open up the door, and call backup. He just sat there and watched the fight like he was at Mike Tyson and Lennox Lewis fight. He was like, back up over here in 4 building 4B? Yeah, I need backup over here. And he just was like, y'all stop. And they in there running. The next thing you know, more police coming in. Promise you, police coming in and get both of these dudes, man. Now Mont has went to the hole. Mont has went to the hole, man. Jump crazy, man. Mont has went to the hole. I ain't gonna lie, he gone. He's out of there. Now the police has came in here and got both of these dudes, man. Now Mont has went to the hole. So now what the hell Rim gonna do about his holiday pack?
Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.